are here in Long Island, and this is the Diwali celebrations right behind me. The Indian community has come together. Mr. Ravinder Kumar over here, Vibhuti Jha, and Shashi Malik, all of them over here to speak to us. Ravinder ji, beginning with you. Why did you think of organizing a Diwali celebration after Diwali?
It's not just after the Diwali. I mean, we always celebrate on the weekend because weekend is the holiday, and people like to join on the weekend. As a reason, we celebrate on the Sunday.
Okay. And I see that there's a lot of diversity that's being celebrated. We have Bharatnatyam happening. We have dance performances from Gujarat, Rajasthan, Kathak as well. So a lot of diversity being celebrated here. Shashiji.
Yeah, the reason is that India is diverse country, and so we would like to make sure that all the participants they can perform and share their culture with all of us.
Okay, that's nice. I also see that someone over here has voted. There's an "I voted today" sticker that he's put on. So, Vibhuti Jha, you've gone and you've done your early voting. Many of them will vote on the 5th of November, but in America, you can also go and vote early, which in most states will close today or has closed today. So, what is it? How excited do you think the atmosphere is when it comes to the election?
There is tremendous enthusiasm this time, and I think people are very much concerned about many things that are happening around. So, this early voting, I think, is a great idea because there is no national holiday here on election day. So, this allows people to go and vote whenever they can, and this opens much earlier. So, a public library, people are going and they vote. It's limited time. So, this gives an opportunity so that there is not much of a crowd or the pressure on election day is reduced to that extent.
Okay, you will. Yes.
And not only that, it early voting allows the early results in the day, so we don't have to wait for it.
Yeah, a lot of people actually know exactly which way a state is going, and I see a lot of enthusiasm over here for the Republican Party. Ravinder ji, in terms of excitement and enthusiasm,
Right.
we see a lot of children and youth who've come together for Diwali celebrations. Are they also as enthused when it comes to the kind of electoral air that we see right now in the country?
Yeah, we have a lot of excitement for and we like to have the best wishes for Diwali is the happiness and prosperity in the whole world. And that's the reason we like to have Trump to come back to this year, and he will make the peace to the world.
He did speak about the Hindus and he did speak about India. How important is it for India or Indian Americans to have a leader in America who really thinks for India US relations?
I heard from the Donald J. Trump's that he supported Hindu, all Hindu in the Bangladesh, Hindu in India, Hindu all over the world. He supported, openly. So we like to, appreciate him, and we're proud to hear from the Trumps.
But in terms of policies, do you think he will bring what is required to the table, or are the Democrats or have the Democrats done better?
My personal feeling is that Trump's policies are far more pro-India than Democrats. And as a matter of fact, if you look at it seriously, any number of resolutions passed here, efforts made to censure Indians, whether on caste, Hindutva, or kind of declaring swastiks as a hate symbol here, they were all originated, conceived in Democrat-run states, Democratic administration. And unfortunately, Kamala Harris's closest advisors are not pro-India. And she's on record that she will take action for Kashmir 370, which is none of American business at all. So they are propped and prompted by many elements who are anti-India elements. And because of the voting considerations, vote bank politics, they are not very supportive of Indian intent as of now. Once they get into the government, what they do, we do not know. But as of now, no.
Shashiji, how important is the Indian community and the Indian vote bank for either Harris or Trump?
Well, it is very important. First of all, as a being Indian, but still citizen of America is our right to vote. And the right to vote is for the person who is actually going to serve us, not serve themselves. Especially most of the Indians do not believe in a large government. And also our youth, they are looking for more opportunity. And opportunity has to be when there is equal right, not only for uh, white or brown or any Indians. They all minorities should have equal right, and for that matter, it's very important for ourselves to vote the right person.
Vote the right person, but do you think everybody's going out to vote?
Of course.
This time, yes. It is suspected. We believe that Indian votes, which used to be always traditionally 80-20 in favor of Democratic Party, this time you are likely to see a 50-50 split, if not better.
That's a major development if that happens, because yes, he's correct that the Indian vote bank has always been tilted to the Democrats, but if that changes, it will make a huge shift and huge impact. Do you think people are enthusiastic to go out and vote?
Of course, yes, especially this year, because Indian people are very highly educated people, as you know, right? They are doctor, they are engineer, they are professional there. So all working very hard people. And when they come here, they come with nothing, maybe $500, $1,000. And now they are here, millionaire and billionaire Indian people, say they know exactly what's going on. And they are in the government now coming up. We have a lot of Indians in the government now, an assemblyman, town clerk, congressman. So this is good happening with the Indian population here.
Okay, so that's the information and the perspective you're getting from the Indian community here in Long Island. It is very clear that Indians are very enthused to vote this time around. They're going out to vote. Will there be a reversal from the 80-20, where they're pro-democratic 80% and 20% were pro-republican, to a 50-50 split that could hugely impact Trump's chances? We'll have to wait and see. So, what are the real agenda and issues this election? Dr. Modi, thank you so much for joining us here on India Today and the Global Network. Um, what are the issues that make a difference this election when it comes to Trump and Harris?
The most important issues in my mind are the illegal immigration and the crime and the way the government is dealing with these two major issues. Of course, economy is number one, but migration, especially illegal migrations, is very, very bad for our country, for our city, for our community, for everything.
Do you think Kamala Harris is on the back foot when it comes to illegal immigration?
Absolutely. Kamala Harris has been the main person for the border in charge. When Biden became the president, he made her the border in charge. And even though she says it's Biden's policies, but why? What was she doing then? If she could not hold on to her one thing, how can we say that she's gonna do something different than what it was done? Also, she says that she will follow most of the policies or all the policies from Biden administration.
Right, but is immigration or the rules and policies of Trump a concern if he comes to power? Will that be a concern for Indians who want to work here, who want to live here, apart from illegal immigration?
I don't think so. I think Trump would want the people who come by by the legal means and those who are well educated. I think they will be helpful to the American society and American people. And most of the people coming from India are engineers, doctors, and professionals. So I don't think they will want it. As a matter of fact, what I heard was that they will increase the number of visas for those kind of people.
You think that the Trump administration is actually going to increase visas for those who are skilled and educated?
I think he should. That's what they should. He has been saying, giving uh, some kind of interest, some kind of a thing. He has been saying like this, but you never know what happens. It's a political game.
Right. Dr. Modi, there's a very slight difference between the margins between Trump and Harris this time around. Do you think that has advantaged Trump, or do you think Kamala Harris will make that edge?
I think it's an advantage to us Indians because we can make the difference if we get together. I think if we go with one party together, we can definitely make a difference. Personally, I think Trump is good for India, good for Hindus, and I believe it's good for the world because he's most likely to stop the wars in Ukraine and Middle East. That's what I believe.
Are Indians a divided vote bank?
Absolutely. Indians are divided, even though I'm a registered Democrat, but I cannot see the way they're doing the things. I'm going to switch, and this is really not a good thing what's happening. I am, at least I'm very certain that Trump will win.
Do you think a lot of Democratic registered Indians are switching to Republican?
I know a lot of I know a lot of people are doing that, and those who are very strong Democrats, sometimes they say, "Oh, I agree with Trump. I don't agree with Harris, but I'm going to vote for Harris." I said, "Why?" And they don't have any answer. Maybe they will think about it and switch.
Okay, on that note, immigration certainly a very big issue for Indians here in the United States of America, and they do think that many of them who are registered Democrats are going to switch Republican this time. In Long Island, Geeta Mohan for India Today Global.